Hello everyone, delighted to have your company here on 2K Sports for our PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the HB Studios Invitational is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Opening hole at Faxon Park Golf Course, 475 yards, par 4. Beautiful setting in the distance, the skyline of the city. Split fairway here, out to the right-hand side. Those fairway bunkers might see some action. Down the left-hand side, only the ridiculously long or ridiculously silly golfers will try and take that on. Second shot will be backed uphill ever so slightly with a bunch of bunkers fronting it. Opening par 4 here is very strong.
Let's get down to the action. Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Starting the round above par today. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Coming off a really bad hole there. Hopefully they can shake it off and concentrate on this one. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Down here on the 9th, this is Billy Horschel.
And here we are with the third shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up miles from the hole. Yeah, the line was pretty good, but the length, that was loose. 14-footer. Get excited. This could go in. Sitting at 3 over for the day. Teeing off here at the third hole.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Let's recap Ian Poulter's effort from earlier today.
I got to say, check this shot out, and what a shot it was indeed.
And back to the course with the live action. Nicknamed the Postman because he always seems to deliver in the Ryder Cup, Rich. Ian Poulter, a great character, a fantastic player, and a fierce competitor.
Ian Poulter has made a career out of demoralizing the Americans in the Ryder Cup, Luke. There's no doubt about that. But let's face it, there's hardly a player out there who gets the most out of his game. He's even acknowledged he may not have the most talent, but I can promise you this, there's very few players that are willing to work at it as hard as he is. He will sacrifice an awful lot, albeit no time away from his family. He will sacrifice every minute of the day if he thinks that it will make him a better player tomorrow. He really is a workhorse on the PGA Tour, and hats off to him. He's getting his just desserts now with all the success he's had over the last few years.
Good look at a birdie here. There it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. Now 4 back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling.
やりすぎやばい
Ball looked a little thirsty.
もう点とかやな後方は無理か
Well, doesn't take a genius to know that this is not a good place to be.
やったなマジで
That's the right option. Put it back in play.
4打目
And here we are with their four.
これ
Four
寄せて
strokes off the lead.
こんぐらいか
Going with the hybrid.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Big pass over coming up for this
わから
fella.
ない 入れ
And there it is.
Gotta say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron.
じゃあね 走れ
That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. This putt is about 8 feet.
アジャスト
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. And unfortunately dropping back to level with the card.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
無理か
That's a one-way trip to Shanksville there, folks. Enjoy.
Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Good option. Take your medicine and try and get it up and down from there. Getting ready to play their third.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
170のこんぐらいかな
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, yeah.
And in it goes for the par. How about on the ground? John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm on the 8th hole, and we are watching Ian Poulter at the moment.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here at the 8th. Wow, that was just striped. This one might just sneak off the fairway.
あ、マジ
And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader.
いや、どうや
That
Oh,
goes
hit top.
down for an eagle. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
わお うますぎやろ
He's currently tied for 4th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
でかいこれは
It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Been a good year. 3 wins so far this season.
横風 らいかな。
Opting for the 9-iron.
強い。何か
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. Second spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it, if you can hold this.
あ、そんな曲がらん。あ、じゃあまっすぐでいい。
If it's up, it could be in.
Yes.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, they'll move to 3 under par. We've reached the beginning of the back 9. The tee is yours at the 10. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
That one's heading out to the right. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Just a stroke behind the leader. And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
乗りすぎた。1、2、3。曲がって。
Oh, just missed. And this one will be for bogey. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Yeah.
Here we have a long par 5.
Okay.
A figured beauty. Second shot here on the 11th. This one might roll into the rough. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just a couple back from our leader.
風でそのぐらいかな。で、
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Make this putt, and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. Just didn't fly. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. He's in a share of 5th position. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
で、180やけど、こんぐらい。
Opting for the 5-iron.
ああ、そんな曲がる。
Yeah, nicely played. This putt will move them to 3 under par.
Okay. Right there.
Tracking. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 3 under.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
I'm down on the 13th hole, following Ian Poulter from 27 feet.
This hole here is a par 4.
Goingかな。やめとこう。飛びそうやけどこの辺ぐらい。もうそういう。怒ってんね。
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Well, Rich, I'm being honest. This lie is putrid.
Hitting it over here in the first place was just awful. I would blame his caddy. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
下るやろだいぶ。下り速そう。スライスか。ぐらい。
Lovely touch. Well played.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
He has this putt to save his putt.
Okay.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
2個
Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
風強え
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there.
パー5とパー5だねきゃー248でもギリギリ行ってみよう
It might be an ambitious play, but I like it.
攻める
Looks like they're going for the green here.
ああまあまあしゃあない
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay.
This is how you do it, 7 days a week.
Let's return to live play now. Getting ready to play their third. Only 2 shots off the pace.
スライスこんぐらいこれぐらいでいいやろ入れ入れ入れ入れ入れうい
What was that?
うます
Not
ぎ
a good lie, fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
まだお祝いよ
Currently 5 under for the round.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. That one's heading down Broadway.
Luke, do not buy any lottery tickets tonight. You're absolutely wrong where that golf shot ended up.
なんでヘビーラフ思いっきりフェアウェイよなんでバグってねこれえまあいいや
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, that's the right option. You should never compound an error with another one. And here we are with the third shot.
まず1個開けて12マイル100ヤード78 10ヤードも76こんぐらいか
Attaboy, good shot. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm over here on the 16th hole. We have Ian Poulter just about ready to hit.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 7 feet to the cup.
ここらへんこんな曲がらんか
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
Hang on to your hat, folks. We're on for a wild ride.
We have a par 4 on this one.
あら
This hole is so important at this critical
まあいい
time.
や
Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
10マイルほっとけばいいやろえなんで
Not a bad line, this one.
あ結果 OK
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Putting for birdie. What a stroke. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. This hole is a par 3. Is it one you should attack or play the smart shot?
152あここでいいねあでかいわ
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
でかくないと
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
2カップ。
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. This one's looking good. Low hold. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantlay. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
This looks like about 34 feet to the cup, guys.
And down she goes, the long-range bomb. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Time for the second shot on the
曲がる
18.
な。187。こんぐらい。
Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
OK。
All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event.
割と曲がるな。あと2カップ。これ。
Big chance here.
Wait. Okay.
Terrific roll. It even had a chance. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fine performance. He's done it. He's won the tournament.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player's already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.
Sim だ。プレイヤーズチャンピオンシップ。なるほど。これ欲しいな。これはじゃあいいや。テーラーメイドから終わらせよう。簡単でいいね。よし。
it's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. It's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
Can't fault him there. This rough is nasty. No fault missing the green.
How close was that to going down? Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
If he makes this, he'll save his par. And down she goes. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to get yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Not bad. Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's... The thing I love about it the most, it's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's just... It's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm. It's fast. It's difficult. But if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your second shot. It's just a tactician's dream. And so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that players that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along, they don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile. Then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting 3-wooter drivers. So yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place in the fairway to make sure your second shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
154、14ぐらいまでされるのか。よかろう。
And choosing the 8 iron here.
これでも手前。
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
Key.
That's the right pace. This should drop. A bit long on that one. 4 feet to the cup. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Matt Kuchar finds himself with a 1-shot advantage over the field. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
This shot from about 190 yards out.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
一番手上げて200とこれで207。これってこと。
Going with the 5 wood.
曲がれ。
Out to the right for sure.
うますぎ。
Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
John, you're down there. What's happening?
Well, guys, I'm down on the 12th hole as Sergio Garcia sets up his next shot.
A tie for third spot on the leaderboard. Up for grabs if he can hold this.
Okay.
Good looking putt. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go.
Wind's blowing from left to right. We're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Ian Poulter with an outstanding shot here.
Third shot now.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Oh, this looks pure. Was on a good line. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. And after this hole, that's how it looks. Patrick Cantlay's heading the field in this one. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
160。ちょっと大きめに。
Going with the 7. That's a pretty handy shot. But not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
He's already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Yes.
And down she goes from outside the range. And with that, we'll move to 3 under par. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
A bit short with that effort.
18。こんなもんか。
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Hey, guys. I'm on the 15th. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass's Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left. Second shot out to the right. Sets up a very simple third shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left. Good luck getting it up and down.
Sure.
Well, that's a pretty good play there, Rich. Right up near the surface. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only one shot off the pace.
マグウェッジだな。ぐらいか。
Cross putt coming up, goes for birdie. Not a bad line, this.
Yes.
Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back nine to play.
Yeah, they're playing well right now. They're inside the top 10, and they're looking to continue that move up the leaderboard.
Good-looking shot, this.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
We're over on the 11th hole right now. This is Ian Poulter's next shot.
And back to the course with the live action. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
That should find the surface.
こんな伸びるか。
That's a little wayward.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
アプローチウェッジ。アプローチウェッジ7、15。
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You might have a hope of going for it in two. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Oh, well played. Sitting at -4, currently leading.
ちょっとアゲンストあるし、どうぐらいかな。みんな曲がれ。
Pretty good shot there.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And from the bunker here, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, leading Patrick Cantlay by a couple of strokes.
The lead is getting bigger and bigger. 8 days a week, that rhythm works.
4 victories so far this season.
12ぐらい。 Stop.
15 feet to the cup.
ぐらい。1、2、3、
That's frustrating. Just 3 feet to the cup. Okay, let's head to the next. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Oh, great swing there. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. This one has eyes for the hole.
Yeah.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
difficult tee shot on this plank, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Good shot there.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Go in. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, let's see what happens here on the 15th.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. So I might need to see it. Lovely effort, that. Oh, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
I'd say it's about 29 feet from where I'm standing.
Shame it didn't drop. We'll happily just go ahead and tap that in. And this one is for his par. Currently in first position.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
That should find the fairway. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Time for the second shot at the 16th.
158。届かんなこれ。
That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And that will take him to 8 under. And coming off the booty, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, did you hit the green?
Oh, what a wonderful play, leading with intent.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day, awesome.
The current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last. That should find the cut stuff. And if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie. But par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
And that'll do it, Rich. Players Champion. That's one of the elite wins in their career.
Winning the Players Championship, Luke, is easily as good as winning any major because the field quality is so amazing. This is going to speak volumes for this player and the career going forward. This is a heck of a win. I can't wait to see what they produce next.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
ブリヂストン。これもありやな。これ買おう。ワンや。なんかおかしくなった。怖いやん。ユーティリティいらんな。ちょっと待って。4番アイアンにすればいいのか。ドライバー、3番ウッド、5番ウッド、5番アイアン。4番アイアン飛ばな。4、5。9番まで入れて、4、5、6、7、8、9。エッジはジングはこれでいいんちゃうかな。43.5 飛びすぎじゃねえか。まあでもいるか。 チ。距離コントロール。これいいな。まあいいや、とりあえず。アプローチ50度。50、56、60。50、54、58にするか。12、95。9番アイアンが150円。4番アイアン199。これが266。もっと飛ぶ。パターって何も変わらんのか。TP。なんでもいいな。これでいいや。
Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got John McCarthy down on the course.
Thanks, Luke. Glad to be here. Looking forward to taking in some golf at eye level down here. Can't wait to see what happens out there today.
And here we are with the third shot.
ピッチングウェッジ、アプローチウェッジっしょ。なんかアプローチがしにくいな。まあいいや。
There's about 14 feet to the hole. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, what a way to build momentum early.
Absolutely, you love to see those going in early. Sets the tone for the rest of the day.
Here we are at the second tee. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. And now we go back to the fifth hole where this happened just a moment ago. Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich. Let's recap his fourth shot. Let's return to live play now. An outstanding performer with already 5 wins under their belt. Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. And he's safely on the green with that shot.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Putting for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Currently 1 under for the event. The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Lining up from around 160 yards.
That doggle hunt. John, give us a small update.
Well, I'm over on the fourth, and this is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Yeah, good mid-range putt this one, a 16-footer. It's tracking.
Yes.
Well done. Take the birdie. And stepping up the standings after that effort. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
186。ワイヤーでもいいんじゃない？93。ちょっと転がるけど、この辺。
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. A nice approach shot there. Pin high inside the range.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. Aggressive play here. Going with driver off the tee. Rich, this Larry Packard design back in 1974 is a par 71, but it's over 7,200 yards just outside of Tampa. Strong course.
Oh, it's really strong. I got to say, this golf course, there's no let up in it. Every hole makes you think. It's relentless. Thankfully, there is a steakhouse just off the 18th Street Packard Steakhouse. I had a steak in there last night, a big bone-in ribeye. Oh my goodness gracious, it was glorious. But anyways, back to the golf course, really difficult.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
A spot in the all-important top 5 coming up if you can hold this. Coming off a hat-trick of birdies. That's great momentum.
52.
Opting for the 9-iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. We've known some good iron players in my day, but you're right up there.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Oh, that was pummeled into submission.
Second shot here on the 7th.
風なし。ピッチングウェッジ飛んでないなこれ。9番アイアン。Right.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. A wonderful shot here at the 7th and sets up another birdie chance.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
The lead continues to grow. This is simply amazing.
Oh.
Seems to have chosen the 3. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm down on the 9th hole now. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Right by the hole. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's a good putt for par. You'll take it. Now 4 shots up after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. This shot was about 140 yards out. Choosing the 9-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
No, this one's from downtown. Make sure you get the pace right. Let's get back to it, shall we? There's been plenty of talk about the prototype athlete these days in golf, Rich, and well, Tony Finau, he fits the bill, doesn't he?
He's got a swing that is unique to himself, very short, compact, and yet so powerful. When he puts it all together, he is a contender each and every week.
Especially the big ones. Uncanny how often he's up there in the majors.
He's got a mind that is so strong with self-belief, and that's exactly what is needed for those big events.
Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4.
Yeah.
Oh, well done. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Opting for the 9-iron. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the 10th. Here's Matt Kuchar's shot. Lining up the birdie putt here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 7 under. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Oh, that is a thing of beauty.
Rika. Also.
Getting ready to play their third. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Ah, yeah, bye.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Time for the second shot at the 12th. This one looks like it's going left. 8 under for the day. Currently in the lead. That's tidy. And this would be a great par putt if you can make this.
Bye.
Well done. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 4-iron here. You like that, didn't you? Let's have a look at Sergio Garcia from earlier.
I gotta say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
13 feet to the hole. Be the ball, Danny. No. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. He sits in first position. I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Second shot here on the 14th.
Nicely done.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's have a look at Matt Cooch's shot. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. This one's for birdie. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
I like it. 2 in a row.
Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
185 97 ここしかない
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous.
跳ね
Well,
た
that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
通過
Ouch, that hurts. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. And yet another putt drops, so now 10 under par heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Getting ready to play their third. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Playing from around 160 yards.
156
Going with the 8-iron here. Great looking shot, this.
ポン
That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
123ちょっと早い
This one's heading left, I think. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
After a very consistent run of play over the last half a dozen starts or so, Rich, this player's coming with a whole heap of confidence, and they look to me to be one of the players to beat. Do you agree?
We've seen this player time and time again contend for tournaments, and it is no surprise to see him doing it once again this week. It is so fun watching this player. They're in top form.
The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the Snake Pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back, and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. This is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all. And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance, what a win. I mean, just, this player was just amazing all week long.
And Rich, credit where credit's due. I think you picked this victory.
Well, even a blind squirrel gets an acorn every once in a while. No, listen, this player's been there all season long. They're just one of these rare players that is seemingly in contention every time they peg it up.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
賞金 賞金ないの